What I'm going to paint today, it's a very bright orange flowers or fruits. I'm not sure how they called. The name of it is a Physalis. When I made a drawing for this painting, I made it detailed because I thought I would do something like a botanical style painting. But then suddenly when I pick up my paints, I decided that I want to try spontaneous painting. So you don't really need a drawing at all, or just having a brief sketch would be enough for that. So for this painting I use a hot press watercolor 100% cotton paper. I'm not a very big fan of this paper because I cannot control this paper at all, and I prefer to use a cold press paper. I'm not saying that hot press paper is bad. It's just not my type of paper. I just don't like the smooth surface. And I know some artists would have just fantastic results with the hot press paper. They do fantastic landscapes and botanical paintings. So I just got this album, just this block of Baohong hot press paper, just to try and see what can I do with that. It's just like a pure experiment for me. And what I'm doing here with my painting right now, so I wet this paper from the back. I let it absorb, so it takes 5 to 10 minutes. And then I turn it over and I wet all the background with water, but I'm leaving these flowers dry. And as I mentioned before, I don't really have a plan for this painting, so it's all kind of spontaneous. I'm just picking up the paints and I'm really not sure what I'm doing there. So I have a purple color and some violet. And I was thinking that just purple and violet color would look good with the yellow and orange color for the flowers. And I'm painting. This is actually an underpainting for the painting, for the actual painting, because all these colors would fade when they get dry. So I have a burnt sienna right now for the stems. I decided to change this background a little bit so it looks a bit bright for me. So I have in my spray bottle, so I will spray a lot of water to it and I will tilt it and I will move this artboard to a different direction. So you see how all the pigments, they flow down. And I just want to see how it turns out. I'm getting a very bright yellow It's a gamboge hue yellow on my palette, so I'm going to apply this color to the lightest sides of these flowers. Now I'm getting another color. This is a geranium color. It looks like red but with some orangey undertones. So you basically can mix maybe pink with a little bit of yellow just to get a very bright orangey red. And I'm getting another red color. It's called Ruby. It's very bright red color. Now I'll keep adding a darker and brighter color to the right side of the flowers. And I will keep the left side a yellow. And now I'm mixing in purple and violet colors to the reds I already have on the flowers. It will mix together on the paper and they will make a perfect shadow for these flowers. I'm getting English red for the stems. I'm having a goat's hair brush right now. It's completely dry. And I'm just gently pushing pigments around so colors won't spread too much on the paper. Now my first wash is done, so I'm happy with the result and I'm ready to go to the next step. And I'm using my hair dryer just to speed up the process. I'm having two colors on my palette right now. It's alizarin crimson and the same yellow what we used before. It's a gamboge hue yellow. So I mixed them together and I'm having a orangey color and I'm going to cover the darkest part of these flowers. And I will add some couple of lines just to show the creases on the flower because these flowers are dry. So you would see a lot of a texture on them. So my painting is dry and I decided just to outline the actual drawing. So I will watch for all changing color. So I will outline every single line and shape what I see on the flowers and stems. And I'm not trying to make a perfect lines. I just find it very relaxing. I'm just doodling really. So I'm just doing lines, my hand is relaxed, and I'm not really thinking about this drawing. And I will keep adding the lines and I will see how it turns out at the end. My painting is nearly complete, and I really like combination of soft wash of watercolor and ink liner. You can see how light and transparent watercolor looks, and lines are adding shape and rhythm. If you struggle to loosen up your watercolor, this practice might help you to achieve more freedom and more transparency in your paintings. And because this is not what I'm typically painting, I would like to know your thoughts if you want to see more videos like this. Just let me know in the comments below. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you and thank you for watching.